again, Rebecca here. Welcome to my channel. I have another process video for you today, which is Saturday the 15th. I am playing along over at the Scrap Squad Share the Love Cyber Crop, and this is the challenge number 4 scrap lift. I don't have a picture of it, but I'm gonna do my interpretation of the lift. Here is my beautiful picture. I guess I shouldn't say that because it is me. Oh, I'm a silly girl tonight. I have been scrapping all day long. So I'm gonna cut. All right. I'm gonna trim this little bitty guy off at the end there because I don't like it. But I'm going to save it because my next layout is going to be one of those crazy scrap layouts. So I'm going to cut this at 4 inches, which, well, that worked out. Anyway, okay. So it goes up here. And then I kind of made like made a little sketch of the scrap of the lift, so I need to trim my photo down a bit because I think they had like a 4x4 photo, but clearly mine's not gonna be 4x4. Get her just a little bit. And this is a beautifully beautiful layout. It is the lady that did it. I wish I would have wrote her name down. It's definitely gonna be easy for me to do. Now the reason that I only put that glue right there is so that I can get that lined up so I don't have to like do a lot of trimming, and then I'll just come back and do it like that. And then obviously I have a little bit of trimming and I lost my scissors, but I just have them then, you know, I don't have to like, I know it's on there straight because it's even with the edge of the paper. And I got my new scrap pile. Well, these aren't scraps. These aren't scraps. I'm trying. I had to bust out a new page kit, 2 new page kits. So, because my November kit, oh my goodness, people, my February kit, I have talked a lot today. I'm still using it, in bits and pieces, but there is just simply not enough left to make layouts. Like I'm down to just only 2 full 12x12 sheets and 1 6x6 and 1 6x8 piece of pattern paper. And I had a lot. I'm using Tim Holtz Distress ink and picked raspberry to ink the edges here. My embellishments, like my poor little tubs, they're just so empty. So like when I show my layouts for the month, I don't even know if I'll have like any extras to show from the kit. Like I don't know. And rookie mistake right here, huh? Like, and I don't even consider myself a rookie anymore. I've been scrapping since I was in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be 40 this year, so I'm gonna try to do this. Everyone pray for me. Oh, oh, oh. I am gonna smear the page, you watch. So I'm a little late. I was the cyber crap they started playing yesterday. And yesterday was Valentine's Day, and even though the absolute and complete love of my life was in California, he has made it to Arizona. My daddy was ever so gracious to let me steal my mother, and we went and we got our nails done, and we went shopping, and we had dinner, and just had a nice little Valentine's Day with my mom. Then I came home and I spent the evening with my kid, and then I got up early this morning and did my load challenge first thing this morning. So at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, I was scrapping to get my load challenging, because that's just I know it's done. I've completed the challenge. I'm good. So I get at least one layout in a day. So I did that. And that's off-white, and this is white, but you know what, we're gonna go with it. And then I had to take a shower and stuff because my son had to be at his college of choice at 10 a.m. this morning. So we got up and got ready and went to the post office, and no, we did not make it to the post office. The post office where I live is only open for an hour on Saturdays, so all my mailings will have to be done at a later time. And then while he was there, I went and shopped at Tuesday morning. But shh, we're not telling anyone about that. So I got in a little bit of shopping, and I did a haul video not too long ago. So and then we went, and then me and him did a little grocery shopping. And we went and seen my mom because she wanted some kind of bill thing, so I picked that up at the dollar store. And then we came home and I started scrapping, and he went to work, and I have been getting my videos done today and getting the challenges done, and just really just being a little busy bee. Okay. I'm gonna matte this in that pink so that this off-white is not sitting next to the white. It doesn't bother me that it's off-white, but yeah. I think it doesn't if they're not like right next to each other, but that was like completely right next to each other, so I was not, no, I couldn't do that. So I got that, and then this little scrapbook has just like a piece of paper here, and there's like a piece of paper here. So yeah, so it's been a productive day. I've gotten a couple layouts done, and I'm pretty impressed. So I'm adding that strip. So just because I think it needs a little, I mean, I'm just, because it is a scrap lift, but it's more of the lady, when I asked a question about something, and she basically, one of the design teams, I guess, I don't know if they're design team, but one of the scrap lift people was like, it's more of a jumping off point, Rebecca. And I was like, okay, cool. So like, I don't have to like, cause I don't really want to copy anybody, like, you know, I don't know. And I feel bad because I didn't, the lady's name, I didn't write any of them down. And I used my phone to film, so that is that. But if I remember, I'll link it in the video below. So I'm gonna do a little jazzy jazz, because I mean, try to stay with the original layout, because I mean, these women that do this are just phenomenal, and they come up with really good layouts, and I don't think that they get enough recognition, and they should. So there's that. Oh, come on. And this was this is a pink page kit that I had made using my stash. I made it back in December. Oh, I need to strip down here. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put another strip of the cameras. Because that'll be fun. I love these little cameras. And you know what? I thought that I would like fussy cut them out, but I didn't. I am not big on the fussy cutting. Like, I applaud everyone who does. Every once in a while when I'm sitting in the living room, or if I'm not driving. But a lot of times when me and my fiance go somewhere, I do the driving, because, well, I'll tell you what. I work on a computer all day long at work. And the last thing that I want to do when I get home is work on a computer. So I can totally understand. He drives all week long. I can understand why he does not want to drive. So I totally okay with that. And I love my son, but God, he scares me. Like, he drove me to St. Louis today, and I thought I was gonna die. Me and my fiance were joking, because I was like, all right, I left like my will and all the information and all the plans that need to be done, because he was like, all right, I love you. But I'm also gonna leave a little strip, because I think that looks poop. Forgot that didn't fit. I think that, to me, that looks better. Maybe it doesn't, but I like it. So, I mean, that's really the meat and potatoes of the layout there. That's why I said I loved. This was awesome. All right, so I'm gonna take this little tag. I have no idea where this came from. I have a lot of tags and stuff like that I have like no idea. It doesn't have a hole in it, so I'm gonna give it a hole. I also had to add more twine to my, and this is from the Target Dollar Spot. It was $1. I don't even think it's called the Dollar Spot anymore, but it was fabulous when they first started it, but I can't really find anything anymore, and maybe it's just the Targets that I go to. I'm going to use a pink and a black. And hope that I can get it through this little hole here that I created for myself. Oh, I can. And I really appreciate the crap that those ladies have put out, because it's been a lot of fun today. I have a one friend that I met at a different group, and me and her have done some Skyping online while crafting, and I mean, I think we talked way more than we scrapped, but it was really fun. We were getting to know each other, and she is awesome, but it's really hard because she's in the UK and I'm in the United States, and it's like a 5 or 6 hour time difference, and so you know, it's really hard to make that work. So but that's fun. She did one and I couldn't make it. We were supposed to do it last weekend and I couldn't make it. Oof. I was supposed to be there and then it just didn't turn out the way that I wanted. Sometimes. I'm just going through these little bitty. I mean, there's not a lot that I'm going to really be putting on here because there was just one little cluster here and then the title, and I'm going to put a cluster there and a cluster there because that's how I roll. You guys probably think I'm like a little crazy. I don't really know where else I'm going to use that. So they're going to be little small clusters. Oh, come on. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to take this little label. No idea where I got it. Looks like it was an arrow stuck in it at one point. I'm going to cut her in half because that tag right there is a good foundation cluster. Then I'm going to put one down here. And I probably should have stuck that on white cardstock because it's a very thin, but it's down now. That's okay. A lot of it's going to get covered up. Because I am to roll away and get my circle punch. Ink the edges and try to really ink the edges. Like I might even because there's no other really yellow on the page, so we're gonna make it yellow or make it pink. We're gonna turn that pink yellow. And now I'm gonna have ink everywhere. Do you guys do that? I mean, like every time I'm like the world's messiest. Like I don't even like the people at work must think I'm nuts because I come in and I have like ink everywhere. Actually, the funny thing is I went into the restroom just a minute ago and I looked in the mirror and I had black ink on my face. I'm like, now how in the world did you even do that? Like seriously, how I don't even know. Them splatters go everywhere. Okay. Well, hello there. Seriously? I was a little crooked. Story of my life. Just a little off. And this is like the cheapest white cardstock. It's not even cardstock. It is the paper that comes in the 12 by 12 photo albums and the page protectors. It's that white sheet, and I pull that out because I don't use that. But I use it because I mean I put, you know, I put stuff on it, so they've held up so far. So I mean, why not, right? Ooh. So it's all about reuse, reuse, reuse. This was just my babe was sleeping, and I made the most of it. Like, usually there's pictures of him. This little thing right here says "You are enough," and that is something that I struggled with for a long time. Not too long ago, I had a rough go of it, and I now realize that yes, I am enough, and it doesn't matter if no one else thinks so. I do, and that's all that matters. Is I believe I'm enough. I don't know if we're gonna use Sarah here. Do you guys remember what is it? What was it? With Littlefoot and what was the name of that movie? Oh, somebody, what was the name of that movie? Leave it in the link below if I don't think of it by the end of this video, because so anyway, it was Triceratops, but they called her Sarah. And long neck and the long neck was Littlefoot. But they're clear and they're cheap and they're from the dollar store, and I've had these for a while. So, which is what I said I should do that one. When they're like cheap stickers, you know, you can see the line. If you put it like half on and half off, you can see that line. So I just stick it on some white cardstock, which I'm sure everybody knows this, and I make it into a die cut so that I am not the person that came up with this. I'm not even, you know, I've seen, I know a lot of people do it, but I'm just kind of explaining. Just in case you guys were like me at one time and I was a newbie watching all these wonderful people create such fabulous things, and I was like, oh, why have I never thought of that? And then when I do think of something, then someone else does it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think of that. That wasn't me. But at the time, like, I hadn't seen anybody do it, so. But on this I have, everybody I'm sure does this, so. Just to give your layouts a little extra flair. And I am the world's worst fussiest cutter. Like I said, I kind of do it like when I'm not driving, or, you know, we're just sitting there watching, like, and I don't feel like crocheting, so, which I go through phases with that. Like, I crochet and then I do it for a while and I get one halfway done and then I quit, and then I start it back up, and then I get it done and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna finish another one, and then I quit. So oh, that was like crazy digression there, wasn't it? edges of that. It'll be okay. Just, you know, we'll do this one roughly, and then maybe you won't be able to tell. Remember to fill my ATG. I have no idea what the dinosaur has to do with the layout. It really doesn't have anything to do with the layout, truth be told. Oh, this is kind of what I do. All right, that is almost the end. I need a title, so we have You Are Enough. What kind of stickers should I grab? I'm sorry, I put stuff away as I go, otherwise I don't, and then there's just like crazy amount of stuff everywhere, and I have really been using this whole pink Fresh Up too. I'm super excited about that. I mean, I like super using it up. Like the sheet, I mean, this was almost full, and I have a da-da-da. I don't know, I lost it. It's gone. I have a star sheet too. The video, but I had a video of making this, and I've had those around. That one and the star one, they're just two different shapes, but they're identical, and they came, like, I believe back to back in Hip Kit Club. I was a subscriber for a long time, and I just never used them. I was gonna try to use some of them, but it's not gonna happen for me. Let's see, can I make anything out of this? What should my title be? Do I have enough to make selfie? Hold please. We got an S. And I got an E. I got an L. I got an I. Almost had a 1. Okay, that's gonna have to be glued down because I tore that. I need an F. Oh, I don't have another E. How are we gonna make an E? Self-I. No. Oh, come on. Alright, I gotta make an E, so. Selfie. That 3 became my E. Alright. And we're just going to put it right there. Oh, seriously? You couldn't just... Oh, come on. I don't know why I didn't just add it when I had it. Add it when I had it. And I am purposely making it weird. The letters are weird, so I'm just making it weirder. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. Selfie. All right, wait a minute. I just want to just tack it down because, you know, sometimes. Okay. it's stuck. I ain't gonna try to pry. All right. And, oh, I see, I keep forgetting I got all this stuff sitting over here. Oh, that would have been good. Hello there, Diva. Huh? Oh. That's the problem with sticking stuff down. Then when I want to add to it, I gotta rip it up. Alright, you know what? We're gonna put this on top of that because otherwise I'm gonna forget it's there again. Alright, let's do Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Hot Pink. Alright, these little puffy stickers, they don't stick very well. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the way I'm storing them because it's like the ends curl up. Does anybody else have that problem? Just on those though. Like stay. And then I gotta clean up the mess. Let's wipe my little blocker down. I'm surprised like my whole life doesn't have paint, some sort of paint splatters on it. I mean, I started looking around. There's paint splatters like all up here. You would think I would get one of those, like, what do they call them, a splat box or something? All right. I usually do my journaling off screen because it takes too long, and it's just so, but it's just, I'm going to put a little strip right there that just says, actually, I don't even know if I need anything. I'll just put the date. So anyway, thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit the subscribe button below if you would like to see when I put out more videos. I have been on a roll with one video a day, which is my part of my YouTube goal for the year 2020, since this is my channel and I started it this year. And I have successfully got one up a day, so I try to actually pre-record so that I have some in the bank in case I am unable to create one that day for some reason. And anyway, see you next time. Bye.